It is Friday, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh, it feels so good to say it's Friday. This week has seemed very long. I don't know why. I'm like, oh my goodness. Well, one, Nathan has had to work overtime. He has worked the last 2 Saturdays, so we've only had Sunday off. And I guess I'm a little extra excited because he does not have to work this Saturday and he'll have Monday off. So we have a 3-day weekend, which will be very, very nice. I had to scoop myself back up in the couch a little bit better. So anyways, super excited about a 3-day weekend. We have a long to-do list. We also have a birthday. This weekend is Peyton's birthday. And so on her birthday, we are gonna go to the beach, I think is what she decided that she wanted to do, and just enjoy the day as a family. And then Nathan and I are gonna tackle that to-do list that I shared with you guys of getting ready for the baby. And would y'all believe, okay, so first I wanna say thank you very much for all the kind comments on my last vlog of where I just kind of crashed and was not feeling good. My body was in a lot of pain. Y'all are always so sweet to me. I actually feel, I still have a good bit of pain, but it is nowhere near what it was. So far that adjustment that happened, that was Wednesday, today's Friday. So far that adjustment is holding out. So the chiropractor's actually closed on Monday. So my next appointment isn't for until Wednesday. So hopefully, you know, like I'll be good until then, and I'll ask her to do whatever she did again. Because it really did help. So, but would y'all believe that night, so after that day that I had, wasn't feeling good, was starting to get, yes baby. So, starting to get overwhelmed, like I've got to get stuff ready for the baby. I've washed all the baby clothes, all that's put up. The biggest thing that I need to do is pack my hospital bag, let's get the car seat ready. And I like wash the baby blankets, which I do have some that have been washed. Okay, not really a ton of stuff to do, but when you're just 9 months pregnant, you start feeling anxious about every little thing. So that night, Nathan came home from work. He immediately took care of the car seats, took care of all of that, and he got home late from work. I was like, you were so sweet. Like, we have time, like, but he got all that taken care of, so it made me feel a little bit better. So I'm washing some of the baby stuff. Our dryer died, y'all. Our dryer died. It's done. It's going bye-bye. I was like, seriously, of all the days. So we had to handle that. Ton of fun, let me tell you. I'm like, anytime that dryer goes out, just isn't fun. Okay, I know that we can hang clothes. I know that we can lay them outside. All of that. At least it wasn't the washer. I'm thankful. But still, y'all know how much laundry we do? Like, anyways. So, oh, goodness. It's never a dull moment around here. Okay, so Nathan went online that night, and Home Depot couldn't get us a dryer until like the end of September. I was like, oh goodness. Lowe's said that they could get us a dryer by this weekend, which sounded obviously, oh, no, she's fine for right now. So that sounded better. So we ordered that one for Lowe's. So again, this was Wednesday night. Well, then Nathan came home last night from work, and he's like, so I got an email from Lowe's. It won't be here till next weekend. Still better than the end of the month, but we will be without a dryer for over a week, which again, does not sound like fun, but first world problems. So I rigged up, I have like a drying rack. My neighbor has let me dry 2 loads so far. I think I'm gonna ask another neighbor, and if all else fails, like we'll just go to a laundromat. Like I'll wash a few loads and we'll just go to the laundromat and just try to stay somewhat caught up and not get super behind on the laundry. So the other praise that I want to share, so that was obviously bad. That wasn't really a praise, but I want to share a praise in all of this. The next day, so Nathan did go ahead and order the dryer Wednesday night. Yesterday, Thursday, we received an unexpected blessing that is helping us pay for the dryer. And I was like, oh my goodness, Lord, thank you so much. So timely, and how God just provides all these things for us. So many people ask, like, how do you afford having a large family? My answer is always God provides. Like, we may not know how or when, and you know, it may not be the way that we think, or we may not get exactly what we would prefer or want, but God always provides. And I am very thankful for that because God just deserves all the glory. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
You have to say hi.
Hi. Remote.
Yeah, you got the remote.
I hear.
Yeah. So Kenny, he's got little shoesies on today. And that's from breakfast. I gotta change her outfit. She made a mess with breakfast, huh? But for some reason, she's acting so tired. Like, it's 10:30. You need a morning nap?
Are you tired?
Hmm? Hopefully you're not getting sick. Like she has, oh God, that really looks bad. I gotta change her outfit. She hasn't had a morning nap in like forever. She normally, Sissy? She normally doesn't lay down anymore. But she's just acting extra tired. So I think I'm gonna lay her down and I'll be back.
Pages are left and I finished the one.
Yep, you're almost done with your book. Y'all are doing so good.
And I just have a little bit left to go. I can't find my math book.
It was on the floor. Oh, okay. Oh, you got peanut butter? Yeah. You want a sandwich?
I love it! I love it!
Yep. Say, I don't want a nap. She decided she didn't want a nap and got a second wind, huh? What's the matter? Okay, so Harper was wearing skates inside the house and she fell. That's what that was. Kinley decided she didn't want a nap and got a second wind and she's up. I don't know what Drew's fussing about right now. What's the matter, Drew? It doesn't work. Okay, give it here. So, I'm finally making coffee because I haven't had coffee yet. We're about to do reading lessons. Kids are done with math. I did get dinner in the crock pot, thankfully, today. So I actually have a mom's co-op meeting. It's more of like a fellowship. We get together before our co-op year and just get to know the new moms. You know how to do a 9, baby? Yep. Kind of. So we get together every year before our co-op year and just have a time of fellowship. We all bring a dish, which I totally forgot about. Like, and I know this, like one of my friends was texting me, so what are you bringing? And I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta bring something. Like, do I get a pass this year? No, I'm just kidding. So I do have to still figure that out. I have stuff for pasta salad. I'm probably gonna make a pasta salad. So when she texted that to me, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be leaving. I'm not gonna be here for dinner. My family is kind of giving me a hard time this week because I have pretty much gotten out of dinner every single night this week. Has it been every single night? I know. Yeah. Addie's over here like, yeah. Addie made dinner last night. It was glorious. I'm training them up well. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I have to cook for the people. And last night I was actually watching Moss Family and she made a beef stew in her video that came out yesterday. And I was like, I have all the ingredients for that. And it's a crock pot meal, y'all. So this totally counts as cooking. So I got all this done in the crock pot this morning, and then I will dice up some potatoes later on in the afternoon before I have to leave. So I'm gonna show this to y'all. Okay, so I literally had all the ingredients. This has been in here, already for a couple hours. So I didn't add as much beef broth as she did because I just wasn't sure. So I've got beef tips in there, a ton of garlic, obviously, carrots, onions. We're gonna let that cook. It's very similar to kind of what I do with beef tips and rice, but we can eat it more like a stew. And then I'm gonna do roasted potatoes as a side. So they will be taken care of, and I know Nathan will be thankful. He gets off today early. I am thankful for that. And I'm actually gonna leave as soon as he gets home from work and finally make it to Hobby Lobby. I've been wanting to go for like 2 weeks. Yeah, nope, just me. It's kind of on the way. So Hobby Lobby isn't super close to my house. That's how come it takes forever for me to get there. And it's about 30 minutes away. So, but it's on the way to where I'm going. So that is my plan. So I will have a mom's night out this week. I will have a, I'm putting up laundry as I'm talking. I will have a mom's night out tonight, which will be nice. And so we got to finish up our school. You ready to do reading lessons?
Yeah!
So here's my makeshift setup that we got going on. We do have a full capacity washer, but we just did a small load. Got stuff hanging up here to dry. And then I actually got this rack already for the things that we don't dry anyways. It's holding a good bit, so I hadn't set it up yet. So we set that up, and I'm gonna obviously lay these out a little bit better. But laying all this out to dry, and then I set up a makeshift rack outside too.
Broke?
It just broke, babe. Okay, so out here, this is a game thing, like this stand and that stand. I don't even remember what it's called. Addie just got it for her birthday. So thank you, Mom, for buying her this game. I was outside like cleaning up and I was like, oh, I can make this into a clothing rack. So we just have some PVC pipe, so I just set that up. So that should work out pretty good. So all the kids' pants will be drying. And this is what we'll be doing for a week, I guess. Nathan said that he might hang up like some sort of line or something. I was gonna makeshift one, and the string that I had, Nathan said wasn't strong enough. So he said that he'll take care of it. And worst case, like I said, we will just go to the laundromat and dry clothes. Makes you very thankful for what you have when you don't have it. Yeah, I walked into some music, so anyways. So I just got finished laying out a second load of clothes to dry. I was doing that with Peyton. Her chore this month is laundry, so we were doing it together. And my hope is if I can do maybe 2 loads a day, I'll be somewhat caught up and not be extremely behind when the new dryer gets here. But as we're laying out the clothes, I couldn't help but reflect on the story that my grandma has told me time and time again. So if you know me in real life, you know that I was very close to both of my grandmas. They were extremely instrumental in my life. My mom's mom had 6 kids, and the first 5 were pretty much a year apart. I take after her, except I keep going. I kept going. She stopped at 6. So anyways, she had the story that she had, like I said, told me over and over again. And I reflect on this story a lot when something like this happens, the dryer going out, or I honestly reflect on many things that she has told me or taught me. So my grandma they lived in an apartment. They lived actually in Michigan, and they lived on the 2nd floor. And she had my first uncle, who at the time was probably a year old because she was pregnant with my second uncle. And the laundry was down in the basement. So she would have to walk I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 flights of stairs, and carry the playpen. It wasn't a pack and play back then, a playpen down to the basement, and carry my uncle to the basement, and then go back up all the flights of stairs, and then go back down carrying all the laundry. And then back then you had to do laundry by hand. So back then, sorry, little girls came out to ask me a question. So you had to do laundry by hand. So she's doing all the laundry by hand, you know, on a washboard. And then I'm assuming that she had the wringer machine in the basement is why she had to go to the basement. And then lay it all out in the basement. Doing laundry all day. And then once you're done, she had to carry, you know, my uncle and I always want to say pack and play, the playpen. She always made sure to say playpen. Anyways, up back to their apartment and then carry all the laundry. Well, after she had done laundry literally all day, her back was just hurting her, and she said like it was hurting all throughout the day, and she kept just pushing through the pain and just, you know, pushing through the pain. And by the time that by the time that my grandpa had come home from work, she had told him, you know, like, this pain just is not easing up. I am just hurting so bad, but I did do all the laundry today. And he was like, you don't look so good, and took her to the hospital. Well, my second uncle was born within 20 or 30 minutes of her being at the hospital. So she was having back labor, doing all this laundry by hand. So I don't know if she put herself into labor by doing all that work, or if she just happened to be going into labor. But my uncles are a year and 4 days apart. So like I said, She actually beat me there. I don't have kids quite that close together. Mine are 13 months apart. Anyway, so that story just always, I don't know, just touched me of just how different life was as well. And I was just reflecting on that, laying out my clothes on my makeshift drying rack. So I just thought that I would share that with y'all.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kind of strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to.
Okay, I spent just a little bit too much time shopping. To be fair, I had like an hour. I got to get to my mom's night out dinner co-op thing. But I also ran into Ross. Like I said, this is not close by my house, and there's a Ross over here. I was like, oh, maybe this Ross has a purse, because I still haven't found a purse. They didn't have a purse. Well, they did have one, but I wasn't exactly crazy about it. I know I have problems. Anyway, so I was in Hobby Lobby. One of you guys commented, and I wish I could remember your name. I was like, oh, what are you looking for? Are you keeping secrets? And so I just thought that I'd share. I'll have to show, well, I took a clip of it. So I wanted to get, and well, the thing that's not on sale that I wanted, that I mentioned in a previous vlog, is like one of their arch decors. I want to redo my fireplace mantle, like just the decorations on there. And I thought one of the arch decorative pieces would be pretty. Well, those aren't on sale this week, but the tiered trays are. So I have to go back to Hobby Lobby. So I got the tiered tray that I showed a little clip of. And what else did I get? Oh, I got another thing. It's like this, well, I showed a clip of that too. Jessica, remember what you did. It's like this vintagey oil lamp looking thingamabob that I thought might look cute on the mantle. And I think those are the two big things that I got. I got a little watering pitcher that I thought would look cute out in the garden. But in Ross, even though that they didn't have a purse, but y'all, Hobby Lobby did away with their coupon. I'm like, y'all, what is up with that? They said that they did away with it in February. Shows you how often I go shopping. But they reduced the prices on some of the things in the store. Can't really say that I noticed that, but they rotate their sales so often that I guess it's not that big of a deal. But I did get wrapping paper for Peyton's birthday presents tomorrow. Anyways, but while I was in Ross, I did find a little something extra for Peyton for her birthday. So I'm excited about that. So it was worth the trip in there. So I had about an hour of shopping. Wish I could have more. I definitely am going to go back because I want to get, I know what arch piece I want to get. Like once that goes on sale, it'll probably be on sale next week. And Nathan told me he does not have to work overtime as of yet next week. They have to give him so much notice. So praise the Lord for that. Oh, no, they're probably closed on Monday, aren't they? Anyways, okay. I gotta go to my meeting. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And we'll see y'all in the next, oh, that's what I was gonna say. I wanted to make sure to say this as well. Y'all will see this video on Monday. Tuesday, because I know I have many of you asking how I'm doing, when my next doctor's appointment is. I am feeling better, like I said before. I'm still have a good bit of pain, but it is nothing like it was, praise the Lord. So y'all will see this on Monday. Tuesday is my doctor's appointment. And if I'm remembering correctly, I have a ultrasound as well. So y'all will be getting a pregnancy update video next week after that doctor's appointment. So like I said, that appointment's on Tuesday. So now I will end it. I hope that you all are doing well, and we'll see you in the next video.